Streaming University seems like it's all right. It's not the best compared to the first one. It doesn't have a lot of interesting things that is, happening in the campus, but it's still pretty interesting. We see new faces, returning faces, and actually like people actually learning how to make proper and be interesting for their audience and whatnot, which I kind of like that streaming university still presents itself as an actual university by teaching small content creators and content creators who are in like the middle and how to get the audience watching their content and be actually interested in what they had to say. But I see a lot, and I mean a lot of people commenting negative things about streaming university, like this other, I don't know, like this other guy on like TikTok talking about how Kaisenet is letting, black people into only black people into streaming university, not knowing the fact that there's more. It's not just a predominantly black, university acceptance. There's white people, Hispanic people, like a lot of people went to streaming university, but you just care about the just seeing like a black face, which is kind of like racist in a way because you can bring race into content creation and whatnot because that shows that you use a bum, being honest. And that guy who even said that shit, you just a weirdo, bro. And then we have like people saying negative things like streaming universities like ass, it's a scam and this, that, and like these guys are acting like people actually paid tuition to be in streaming university. All they all the content creators who were accepted into streaming university only have one goal, is to be entertaining, to be like the face of streaming during that time period, which some are actually doing, which I respect. But we still have videos, videos talking about how streaming university is ass, is a scam. Don't do this because they feel salty that they weren't accepted. Some actually applied and weren't accepted, and others are small content creators trying to capitalize on negative, fuck, capitalize on negativity since negativity sells most of the time. Being honest, like everybody likes to hear like a scandal or something crazy happening to somebody rather than actually spread like positivity, which I'm trying to do more, but I'm trying to balance it out, positivity and a bit of negativity, like a bit of pepper salt on like a fruit cake. I don't know why I even said pepper salt on a fruit cake. That doesn't even make sense. Like frosting on a cake. Thank you. So yeah, I keep on seeing like people talking like negative things about streaming university and always talking about like how Kaisenet is scamming everybody on this, that, and the third, not realizing that it's literally just a content show. Like it's basically for entertainment. Everybody's gonna be watching streaming university because of the content creators doing their own thing and new faces as well. And also, the thing is, I don't like people who are only saying negativity because they want to get views and clips, judging because I'm just tired of watching everybody, commenting that dumbassery because it kind of gets annoying because people keep on having the same thumbnail. Either it's Kais and Nat all the time doing something stupid, and then they have like streaming university is a scam, which I'm like, come on, bro. Find something else to talk about. If you want to talk about streaming universities, talk about something bad that happened rather than you just talking about how streaming university is a scam that people, for example, people are just not getting accepted like everybody being accepted, and it's just a small portion of people. That's it. You just move on, there's a next year. And yeah, but I actually like the the current faces of streaming university that we have currently, like suburb baby, Haskell are the two people that come to mind when it comes to streaming university because they literally are the entertaining factor, especially Sir Baby. Well, Sir Baby and Haskell go like, I'd have Sir Baby then Haskell like over here. Like it's close, it's pretty close, but Sir Baby is literally the reason why we even have a streaming university this entertaining. Bro is literally doing things that are freaking funny as hell, bro. Like you should literally watch Sir Baby, and I actually like his skits as well. His skits are literally funny, top tier because bro is literally pulling his back out. He literally, I saw this other clip of bro was in like handcuffs and he broke out of the handcuffs, which is amazing. Like that's literally like me per se, I couldn't bend my my arms like I'd rather use my hands and then jump over them. Like if my hands are tied behind my back, I'd literally like jump like yeah, yeah. I might, break my shin, but hey, I'm still gonna be free. But he also was like literally funny. He's actually like a funny personality to have in Jimmy University. And I actually respect, Sir Baby. Then Haskell on the other hand, bro, is just like a concept farmer. Bro is like literally a what you see as an ore farmer. Bro does bro literally has every reference known to mankind because he's literally a nigga who grew up in with the internet and actually taking references that he saw into the public eye, and everybody likes that shit because people see themselves as a content consumer and actually want to see people actually talk about the things that they saw in previous videos or videos that were like throwbacks to like maybe the early 2010s or early 20 feet yeah, the early 2020s. Oh my god, I'm fucking tired. But yeah, I actually like those type of guys because they actually are literally the entertaining fact of streaming university. And also I'm actually happy that people from streaming university are having literally fun. They're actually enjoying themselves, doing things that the previous people didn't do. For example, they are socializing and getting, um I actually fuck. How many times did I even say actually? Fuck, man. But they're doing like networking. They are talking to each other, exchanging numbers, collaborating, and actually that's literally important as a content creator. If you're going through a event or a public setting where everybody's like a streamer or a social media um, content creator, I wanted to say social media something, but it's not coming into mind. But yeah, like a content creator, you should socialize, exchange numbers, do collabs, and actually have like fun friends and collab, which is gonna help you in the long run too. And I see a lot of people doing it compared to the last year because the last years, people went to streaming university, they didn't capitalize on that aspect, and that's why like majority of them aren't successful or popping as everybody else. There's only like a maybe 5% out of 95% of content creators that actually were you know propelled to higher heights than they were where they started in streaming university, because people like Yana, for example, was a small streamer and was propelled to higher heights, and now she's like a teacher in streaming university, and she's a popping content creator, and everybody likes her. I don't trust you gooners. But everybody likes her and she's actually popping. I even saw like my little cousin watching a stream of Yana, and I was actually surprised. I'm like, what? You're actually watching her. And then I was like, wow, full chicken. Everything comes back full chicken. And people who weren't accepted, people like DDG and Funny Mike, are actually doing content by influencing or controlling the people who are in streaming university. This other dude was being controlled by DDG to do like the utmost craziest shit known to mankind. But it was all for content. DDG and was also just helping that dude get views, and I'm pretty sure bro is actually having fun doing that shit. And that's what I actually love. I like people who are actually there for content and are really gonna help themselves propel into new heights and actually enjoying the environment they're in, but also remembering that, hey, I should capitalize on this opportunity so I don't waste it and start doing like falling off, for example. And that's the problem with people. People don't capitalize on the opportunities they are given. They always take it for granted in a sense where They don't realize the bigger picture. Look at people like I Show Speed. I Show Speed is an example of somebody who was grinding, doing, yes, he was doing out of pocket things, but if he didn't, get that was it a bit, what they call it, like, yeah, that bit or money that said that, hey, who's your favorite football team or soccer player, for Americans who still think that soccer is not football, is football instead of football. But he said Cristiano Ronaldo Sui, and it actually propelled him. He actually started, like, actually researching football players, started football teams, and actually met Ronaldo in person. And he look at him. He also performed in the World Cup. Like, that's amazing. He actually capitalized on the opportunity that was given to him. And that's something that everybody should realize, that if you're given an opportunity to excel, what the hell is excel? What? Excel in life and achieve greater heights. It's actually amazing. And you should always have this sense of, joy and optimism to everything you're doing, because if you don't enjoy the process, if you don't love the things that you're doing, or the choice that you're doing, maybe it's the wrong career or it's the wrong thing that you're doing. But when you find something that you love doing, pursue that thing till the day you die, until you touch the sky. Oh my god, why did Kanye switch up and become crazy? I'll never know why. That bar was amazing. But yeah, you should pursue your goals and your dreams and never give up, and actually excel in your endeavors. And don't let people who haven't been in the field that you're pursuing or the goals that you want to do tell you to not do that thing and it's being unrealistic. Hey, it's only unrealistic because they don't share the same vision as you. But when you freaking find that thing that you're so passionate about, chase that thing. Don't Not chase that thing. Go to it and expand it like a domain expansion. Do everything in your power to be successful. Spread positivity. Don't be negative. Don't be a loser who just comments negative things on people's comment section. Just be a good person. Love everybody and love yourself first. This is Matt shining out. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.